you know, I'm going to tell you, the system is so dysfunctional, and I use a metaphor. If I might take a couple of minutes, what the heck, you guys?
We're here.
Anyway, we're going to keep saying the same stuff, how bad things are.
What do you want to know?
Here's my metaphor, how a CEO is elected. We're the CEOs. These guys are all playing golf, and they're all in these jet planes, and, you know, you look and you go to the Super Bowl. I don't know what the hell good it is to me, a shareholder, to have these guys fly into the Super Bowl with the plane or gusto. You know, they got to play golf. It's very important to me as a shareholder that they're out there playing golf. I really want to be sure that they're happy, you know. And you know,
make sure the beer's cold.
And you know what they talk about? If they don't have a G5, you can't be happy.
No.
CEO, because he's got to buy more of these goddamn
$68,000 round of golf.
He's got to buy more mortgages too. I mean, you know, so he's got to think about those mortgages on the plane while he's drinking the vodka and he's playing the golf. So you know, so that's what you have now. And I'll tell you how he gets there. This is how a CEO is elected. It's anti-Darwinian. It's anti-survival of the fittest. Think about this, and maybe some of you were fraternity presidents, so I'm not saying they're all bad, okay? But it's like the fraternity president in college, or the eating club president. This guy was a good guy, and most CEOs, I never met one, well, maybe one, that I really didn't like, okay? That I didn't like. Likeable guy, you go, they smiling at you, have a drink with him, you really like the guy. That's the guy that was the fraternity president, okay? Now think of it, he's a fraternity president. So if you had a bad day in school, your girlfriend didn't show up for the weekend, you go, you say, hey, the hell, I ain't gonna do my homework, I'll go into the club and I'll have a drink in the club. The guy's always there. You have no idea what I don't know how he ever passed, I don't know how he ever got through school, right? Okay. He's always sitting in the club. He's always, how you doing, Carl? I say, hey, you know, my girlfriend didn't show up. He say, hey, yeah, none of them are any good. You say, oh, thank you for saying that, blah, blah, blah. You're not going to miss anything, play a little pool, whatever you like. You want to play pool, have a drink, old buddy, and you really like the guy, right? So when the election comes up, you know, who's going to be the fraternity president? Hey, you vote for him, right?
Sure.
Why not?
He's our guy.
So you remember, this is the guy, not the brightest guy in the world. He doesn't work too hard, but he's a politically oriented, and he's a survivor. He knows how to survive. He knows how to get on your right side. He goes into business. He works up the corporate ladder. Never make waves. Never has much thoughts anyway. Never comes up with anything that's going to be confrontational. Because if you're confrontational in a company, for the most part, you're making waves, they kick you out. Or they make you go to the side. And that's why our companies can't compete and why they're so damn mediocre. Because you really don't get the best guys to be the CEO. Now follow me through. He keeps moving up the ladder. He doesn't make waves. And he's never a threat to the guy above him. And he's a survivor. So he never lets a guy below him be smarter than him, right? Because that would be stupid. Because the guy below me is smarter. He's a threat to me. So why should I?
It's like me with Guy.
Why should I? Well, hey, you might be right, because I'm going to get to what Guy said before. How this is one of the great trades in history. That's what you're paying the government to do now, trade. I mean,
well, I mean, that's, but Mr. Icahn, that's effectively what's happened.
Yeah,
so I mean, give him a shot. I mean,
let me get through my metaphor. Then
the music's
then we'll talk about your trade.
Finish your metaphor and then I'll take a commercial.
I'll take it real fast.
Finish this off.
Okay, I got to make it quick. So the guy is working up the ladder, right?
Yeah.
And eventually he gets to be number 2 to the CEO, and he's a good guy for the board members. They like him, blah blah blah. Now he gets to be CEO. Now he's a survivor, right? And he's not too bright, but he's a survivor. He'll never let his number 2 guy be smarter than him.
Right, we got that.
So eventually, you're going to have all morons running the company. That's what you're going, right? That's it. That's just it. And that's what's happening. Okay, right.
You stay. Right. We're going to take a break. We're going to focus on how to fix this. We come back.